Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. In front of us with a Sangean PR-D19. This is an AM/FM stereo portable radio. During this video, I'm performing an evening medium wave Bandscan. First go over features, second I'll do size comparison, and third we'll start cruising the evening band. So here it is, the PR-D19. Currently find this on Amazon USA refurbished for right around $63.99. Not a bad deal, not a great deal, but also has some eBay links. You might want to check those out first. I noticed these aren't selling for new anymore. Maybe they're just out of stock, or maybe they just continue the model. Not sure, but let's check it out. It's a great radio. Left-hand side, we have an auxiliary in, headphone jack, DC input. They do not include the adapter, unfortunately. Going to the front of the radio, we have two 2¼ speakers for stereo sound. Amazing. We have a display here. When the power is off, it shows the current time. And right now it's 12:11 a.m. Central Standard Time. I'm near Chicago, Illinois, USA. The month is November, and it is 2025. We have buttons here. We have wake to alarm, wake to radio. We have a band switch. Go AM1, AM2, FM1, FM2. Only difference is extra presets. That's why they did that. You'll see it has a bandwidth function. You press and hold it. It'll switch the bandwidth on AM and FM, just from narrow to wide. And then above that is stepping. And I'll show that to you real quick. So we press this. And then we go up and down so we can change our clock 12-hour, 24-hour mode. We can go to FM, 100 kilohertz stepping or 50 kilohertz stepping. And AM mode is 10 kilohertz or, of course, 9 kilohertz mode. And lastly, we have 4 frequency bands. For FM, you can choose from FR0 to FR3. And it's 64 to 108, 76 to 90, 76 to 108, and 87.5 to 108. And that's the only other option there. Okay, cool. We have a LED here. It turns green when the power's on. Power button, sleep function, volume controls, display feature. This turns the, usually this radio defaults to clock after it's been running for a little bit. You can hit your frequency, or if you're logging quickly and the frequency is showing, you hit this to check the time. Of course, you can change from stereo to mono mode. Might be worthwhile if you're DXing FM. And down below is a time set function. Tuning up and down, incremental or browse. Nice. You'll see there's a rubber bumper going around the entire radio. On top of the radio, we have 5 buttons. These are your presets. So you get 5 presets per band. Like I mentioned, FM1, you get 5 presets. FM2, you get 5 presets. You can use 10 for FM and follow suit with AM, giving you a total of 20 presets on the radio. Our antenna extends out to 27 inches for excellent FM reception. This radio is amazing for that as well. A lock switch to lock the radio down. Battery compartment. We have 4 AA batteries running this radio. There you go. And we have a little information chart here showing the frequency on the FM and AM bands. There you are. A really neat surprise when you found out I could change the FM band plans. Neat if you're a traveler. Okay, quick size comparison. We'll turn this on. It's going to be a fairly quick video. As you can see, the time coast to coast is happening. I got up late to do this. So it's early morning hours, and yeah. So let's see. Usually I bring it in last. Here we go. CC Pocket in the house. Same time, of course. I'm located near Chicago, Illinois, USA. I think I mentioned that, but northwest suburb. Got the CC Pocket. Sweet. We have CC Skywave in the house. Awesome. And of course, you don't have those 2 radios with deck of cards. Iron Man, he's the man with the master plan. He can spin it like anyone can. But he's Iron Man. Ain't taking crap from anyone, man. He loves the Sangean radios from Taiwan land. Okay, Rockin. Let's turn this on. Greeted with battery information, our bandwidth, what preset we're on, current band, AM1, and our frequency. Very straightforward. Defaults to clock. If you want to see your frequency, just tap the display button. Shows the frequency. All right, let's keep tuning. There's Cuba. Just make it out. I'm going to bring Turkey Advantage in. Give it a boost. That's a cool find. That's 1,750 miles to the Caribbean from Chicago in that direction. Cardinal directions north, east, south, west.
So, I mean, it's weird, isn't it? They always...
That's cool.
You know, there's got to be some psychological reason for that, or maybe some guilt trip that they're trying to work.
So this direction here is WAUK 540, Jackson, Wisconsin. Fairly close, 70 miles away, 400 watts at night. When I turn it this way, I'm picking up Watrous, Saskatchewan, 1,025 miles, just barely.
Okay, all right, that's pleaded guilty to 5 counts.
Getting a hint of it. Was this music we were hearing? Okay, let's keep going. Got a crummy signal here. This is KTRS, St. Louis, Missouri, 275 miles southwest, 5,000 watts.
Was a hearing that she was using her whole... All Congress people get 5 minutes during a hearing.
560 WIND, Chicago.
People who weighed in on questions. Well, the whole 5 minutes...
I think this is the evening WKZO, Kalamazoo, Michigan, 137 miles, excuse me. Not sure the daytime power, might be 5,000 still.
Military Academy. I'm talking about, he is the current chairman of the Dallas County, Texas GOP, executive director of the American...
To the north, WTMJ, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 52 miles, 10,000 watts.
Colonel Allen West, his only flaw, he may be a cowboy.
Might be a rough night for Toronto. Okay, this music here is KYFI, St. Louis, Missouri, 275 miles, 5,000 watts. Yeah, they're really close, so I have to move it just ever so slightly to get the other station in. Yeah. Sharing the same path.
We're really in like a negative spotlight at that moment, and it was very embarrassing.
The 2 women in the video left the restaurant before police...
640 WMFN, Peatone, Illinois, 75 miles away, 1,600 watts at night, Black Information Network.
Has launched Wise One, an AI...
650 WSM, Nashville, Tennessee, 434 miles south. Good to hear that. Okay, we're just picking up 660 WFAN, just faint. New York City, New York, 750 miles. Would make this radio awesome if it had 1 kilohertz tuning, but it doesn't.
HOF, ethos.com/play. Hey, Doc, nice office. Quick question.
Okay, 670 the score. WSCR Chicago, home of the Cubs.
Run payroll.
Run payroll, no question.
Seriously?
The final negotiation.
Right.
WLW, Cincinnati, Ohio, 300 miles.
Wow. Well, we'll see. I don't know how you get your cranes at the table on this deal.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly the way I was doing it.
Yeah.
And then after 2 hours, mind you,
720 WGN Chicago, local.
we're only halfway through. We got 2 hours more to go. I like, no, and
Music there is CFZM, Zoomer Radio out of Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles northeast.
On USB drives and thumb drives, SSD drives.
WSB Atlanta, Georgia, 630 miles southeast.
5 years, 10 years, and then it goes bad. I mean, I don't think that's going to solve the problem.
And so but the problem is the administration
WGR 760 Detroit, Michigan, 270 miles to the east.
the negotiations. They would be a part of you.
Call 718-816-0005 or visit aglawnyc.com.
This is John Katzmatidis. When growing all of our companies, I never had a fancy advertising agency.
WABC, New York, New York, 750 miles northeast.
In the country. Advertising? If you advertise with WABC, you will be a winner too. And why don't you email me at cats@wabcradio.com and we will create your own ad for you.
The jobs report that comes out on the first Friday of the next month, that's usually the first read on...
Right next to a strong local, so good selectivity. This is 780 WBBM News Radio.
In the months ahead.
Yeah, right. So we're essentially going to be getting something that's going to look a little bit more like the first revision. But there's no...
Related to on-duty/not driving periods, electronic and mobile communication transmitted through a fleet network.
Maximize your IRA, 401k, or other investments.
Also keep toll receipts. Supporting documents must contain the driver's name, carrier-assigned identification number.
Okay, it sounds like we're getting two stations there. WBAP Fort Worth, Texas, 810 miles, and WCPT Joliet, 60 miles. Cool.
Get in touch with Red Eye Radio, toll free at 866-90-RED-EYE.
For a limited time, give it to $40.
There is, whenever you talk about sexual battery,
Okay, WCCO 830 is Minneapolis, Minnesota, 310 miles to the west. Lately, it's been coming in kind of weak.
the issue is consent. Number one, only issue.
That's interesting. It truly is.
Can't hover on coast to coast, so I'm going to be skipping a lot of this. But this is 840 WHAS, Louisville, Kentucky, 300 miles southeast.
Inspiration. Watching and reading about these different pieces.
This is KOA 850 Denver, Colorado, 890 miles to the west.
Probably struck me first was
Okay, I'm not sure what's going on there. I think it's French music. CJBC 860 Toronto, Ontario.
Putting on an outfit, going and interacting with other people, and then coming home. And that may even be a receptionist.
WWL 870 New Orleans, Louisiana, 865 miles south.
Just in that industry, since you're going to school for it, it makes some connections. It's going to be really helpful.
Right.
They were the last team out, along with Alabama. They did some of it to themselves, but they beat Notre Dame.
WHSQ out of New York City.
In any sporting event, but apparently to this committee, it does not matter at all.
At the top of the rankings, though, the top three remain the same this week. ESPN college football reporter Bill Conley.
I mean, you win every game by 34 points or whatever.
Every Wednesday morning, this free newsletter will help you stay on point with all of your
890 WLS Chicago.
And be on the forefront of breaking trucking news.
Yeah, I'm not sure on this one here. I'm making a guess, possibly WDLS, Wisconsin Dells, which would be interesting if we're picking that up. 120 miles, 220 watts.
People get stuck in this. They start wondering, why is this happening to me? And so they try to come up with a reason, rather than living in the mystery of it all, of God doing something good and allowing it but not willing it. So I think
local relevant station, relevant radio, Catholic radio.
To think that it's hooked.
Music there is 940 WFAW, Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin.
Remove the current feathers and you can get
So that narrow is really narrow, but it really helps when you have kind of a choppy signal. It's kind of weak. CBW 990, Winnipeg, Manitoba, 675 miles northwest.
Use finishingchicago.com's contractors for finishes and protected coatings.
1000 WMVP Chicago, local sports.
Our painters apply industry.
To kick off the holidays. Get your best season of the year up and running today. Call 844-844-IHEART or visit iHeart.
WBZ 1030, Boston, Massachusetts, 880 miles.
The confidence killer. You have the best outfit, the sharpest resume, even
of land. What's interesting to me is that this man was very
1040 WHO, Des Moines, Iowa, 280 miles. Keep going.
Very intelligent.
Or SSI.
That was more coast to coast happening. So this coast to coast and WHO kind of hovered on there too long, but hopefully we're okay. If not, there'll be a pause or silence on 1040. But 1050 WLIP, Kenosha, Wisconsin. Now we're on 1060 KYW, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 700 miles.
Security at 1-800-772-1213 or visit SSA.
Okay, WTM, Cleveland, Ohio, I believe, 345 miles.
It'll be your immediate staff, the people that work for it. And I can name them, I don't want to do it in person.
KMOX, St. Louis, Missouri, 275 miles.
How he trusts some of these people,
think sleep apnea. They think CPAP. Now at Advent, we do all we can to help sleep. Bible in a year, an interactive plan for reading, learning, and understanding the Bible. Deepen your faith in
WYLL Chicago, local Christian radio.
In a year, just one of the new interactive
ties with the disgraced pedophile at President Trump's urging. Bundy wouldn't say
1180 WHAM, Rochester, New York, 545 miles.
some of the release, given it's an active probe.
The Trump administration trying to restart peace talks between Russia and Ukraine.
In partnership with the National Fair Housing Alliance.
Christmas music all day, every day.
Mom, Dad,
WPHT, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 700 miles.
Grandpa, all you guys take meds. That's why.
Now we're going to go a little quicker.
Being critical, but at the same time, I really.
7,200. That's 693, 7,200. And to see some truly amazing before and after pictures, visit denturesmartexcellence.com. Dentures Smart Excellence. Customized dentures to fit your smile.
Steve Driscoll with Blue Sky Restoration. For over 40 years, we've been in the customer service business. Our local team serving the communities we live in during their times of need. 24 hours a day, we are neighbors helping neighbors with fires.
I'll put a pop-up if I figure out which one this is, if it's Ohio or not.
We know unexpected losses can be devastating, which is why we're committed to every customer's experience. If you...
But wherever people go, ladies, guys, learn now.
Look now, situation is desperate.
Malta is the tourist paradise, but underneath its extraordinary beauty, there is some dark.
Actually get involved this year. All the guys 33 and older said they can only add. Meanwhile, speaking of interesting, we get to Aaron Rodgers, where a story today, the headline seems sort of benign, but you look past it, and I'll tell you right.
Okay, so this is probably KXNO. Des Moines, Iowa, 280 miles, 5,000 watts. It's a guess.
Jim Carlson with Country Financial at JimCarlsonTeam.com. That's something that drives me every day.
WMBD, Peoria, Illinois, 135 miles, 5,000 watts. They usually have coast to coast, but the signal isn't great, so I tend not to listen to this one. I'll listen to WHAS or even Denver, Colorado before I listen to this one. Isn't that something? Okay, we got bumper music for Coast to Coast happening because they're coming back. WLAC, Nashville, Tennessee, 434 miles. We're almost through. WCKY, Cincinnati, Ohio, 300 miles.
Buy 2 over the Mavs' first road win this season for fun, or donate today at truckersfund.org.
KXEL, Waterloo, Iowa, 210 miles west.
I will get you Dairy Queen on the way home. Because there's a Dairy Queen near our house. And he knows it's ice cream, but we've never been there. So we've never...
Hispanic music there. CHHH, Toronto, Ontario. Barely coming in tonight. There we go. Music here is KCJJ, the Mighty. This is Iowa City, Iowa, 175 miles west, 1,000 watts.
We had our first meditation and it was on
Relevant Radio, Wisconsin.
Where he's thrown the football well, and that's a regular week for Rockin. What's it going to be in a week where he says, I got to be able to protect myself? It's going to be even worse. Forget it, man. Mason, give me the Mason Rudolph experience on Sunday.
Sports talk on KCNZ, Waterloo, Iowa, 210 miles, 1,000 watts. A little bit of CINA out of Canada, a little bit of ethnic music, so it's hard to pick up sometimes in the radio this way.
Mason Rudolph experience, man. Not that I'm a Mason Rudolph guy for the long term, but he's shown that he's one of the best backups in the NFL. But this, forget it, man. Rodgers normally doesn't want to get in there for a throw. If he's thinking about the forget it. Really.
Okay, I found out this is a Greek music station on 1690. I'll do a pop-up here. I think it's Canadian. Okay, I'm guessing this is Richardson, Texas, KKLF, 790 miles southwest. Okay, we're done. Turn it up. Okay, cool. That's a quick band scan. The PR-D19. Rock and roll, you know, it's an awesome radio, and the conditions weren't perfect tonight, but I had to go kind of quick because of coast to coast, but hey, we got it done. But yeah, inside there's a 4-inch Ferrite antenna that's amazing. Quality of this radio is really good. I took it apart before, just amazed at the internals. Well built, well made. It's going to last you a long time. I think I bought this in 2019, and it's 2025 now, so 6 years I've owned it. Not a single issue with it. Buttons work fine. Everything works fine. Yeah, so it's a worthy pickup if you're looking for one. You can do e-skips with this thing. I ran it 24/7 for a few years with a recorder, and yeah, I was recording all kinds of e-skips with it. It was awesome all summer long. So yeah, it can handle rough use and not bad an eye. I love it. It hangs up there with, especially the FM. It hangs there with the big boys like the PR-D15 and D5s, anything with the big loopstick antennas. But as far as FM goes, this hangs with them just as well. It's awesome. So yeah, if you like the video, give a big like. 2, if you like Sangean Radios, want to see more, subscribe to the bell icon if you haven't already. And of course, 3, comment down below what you think about the PR-D19 in 2025 and beyond. Is it something you'd be considering or not? Like, give me an idea what you guys think. All right, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in my next awesome video.